this dragon and phoenix inside your ceiling. He charged me $8,000 over. 6 months later, we all 拆股. Okay, right now we are at Jack Car. So this place right is basically where you can lease car, rent car, buy car, sell car, do what, anything to do with car lah, okay? And we are at this their new concept store called Affinity. This is at Ubi at Vertex. Why are we doing this video? Right? It's because right we are getting a car from them, okay, for company. It's a company car, yes, but we will let Nigel bring home for the weekend or after work. So it's basically his car lah. For the next,
then I won't come back already.
For the next 6 months is will be Nigel's car, but of course it's for company lah, right? During work when we go for shoot. Last time Nigel always have to go rent what get go lah, or we have to flag down a cab. It's a little bit inconvenient. So now that we got our own car, it's very good progress for our company. So we will cut to the montage.
Montage. Sunday also must do montage.
Montage is easy.
Punch the clock, get it jumping off. Give it one I got, serving up something hot. I'm a rap tactician on a ragtag mission. Honing my craft with the working man's ambition. I'm not a chap in the top hat and the trucks, but I may have to glove slap if I cat in the roughs. When I'm at my job, stacking up, rapping deluxe, making gold out of everything I happen to touch. I work as hard as Mo D and Kane, trying to maintain ain't an easy thing.
So we are about to go collect a car, but there's this whole
Wait. This guy again. Every time,
I really hate seeing you on the weekend. I think about it.
On a Sunday also.
Yeah. So we are going to have this ceremony where we have to press the button together, and then something will happen, and then we'll get the car.
Oh, so easy
So I don't know lah. So it's quite fanciful lah, but this is the first time I get to press something. So I'll press it for you, Nigel.
Thank you. No.
Let me tell you what I
press
think.
it for the company.
Yeah, I press it for Overkill.
Yes,
Okay.
for Overkill.
When we all press the button together, right? They somehow connect. All the car power on.
No
I will
way.
shit myself.
No way. No way. Wow. Start recording then.
I record
as they going up. So scary. Nobody there to drive themselves up. Okay, so if you are interested in leasing, renting, buying, selling a car, you can consider Jack Car. Jack Cars is running a plug and drive program that allows car owners to have a test drive before considering leasing a car from them. We have some promo details for you, so check out on the description box below. Furthermore, we're going to ask Nigel to give it a try for 1 month, and then he will give a full review on the BYD Auto 3 to tell us how good the car is. Right, Nigel, you will do it right? You'll do it right?
What if I don't make it to the 1 month?
Wow. Okay, so after the measurement now is for the Feng Shui. We have Chase from Hoseiki with us. I was very skeptical and hesitant to do Feng Shui because what if he tell me that place not good, this place not good, I don't want to change the design because I really love my house design.
I think the way that we do Feng Shui in Hoseiki, right, is that we need to let the customers understand that the house itself, right, is one of the best assets that they have. Understanding the energy of the house, right, is more important than placing whatever things that we want to do in the house, changing the layout.
So 不是那种放 dragon 放 phoenix inside the ceiling and all that lah.
暂时不需要，
because
要变成 Chinese restaurant.
No, because that's not my restaurant, right? I get the Feng Shui guy, right? The Feng Shui guy say, right, put this dragon and phoenix inside your ceiling so that we won't fight with within the partner. And then he charged me $8,000 over. 6 months later, all the fight, and then we all 拆股.
Do you actually believe that in the law of attraction?
Somehow yes, because I believe that if you really want something, you keep thinking about it, right? Every of your action will be catered towards that outcome that you want.
Because this house is actually something that favors a person that needs to be famous.
Oh. Okay, so we are at the entrance foyer of the house. So 这里你是有什么 advice?
I saw your floor plan, right? It doesn't look very bad. This area represents your metal sector, which is your authority sector.
当我骂人的时候，叫他们来这里骂他们的。
这样 So I think that in this area, right, it allows authority to enter the house. That's what I meant during this current 20-year luck cycle.
Right.
So 屋子很奇怪哦，屋子的 luck cycle 哦是 go by 20年的。So when it starts, it's actually 2024年 to 2043. In this current period, right, your main door is actually at a very auspicious area called the number 1 star. Yeah, number 1 star is actually auspicious for you as an element as well because 你自己本身本来就需要很多的水。So this water element, right, allows you to achieve fame, but still you feel that there's a certain level of happiness when you achieve it. Yeah, because previously I think you mentioned that being famous on certain
Makes me unhappy. Yes.
Yeah, on certain platforms.
Yeah. On certain platforms. It's we're off to a good start. So we'll move on to the next area, which is the study area.
Yeah, the study area.
Okay, so next right will be the highlight of my house. This is the study area, the tree, and the dining area. So it's this entire wall lah.
这个地方的话 is what we call the northwest sector. It's actually about communication that's important. So this is a good place for you to communicate expectations to your colleagues.
就是骂他们了。
Within this sector, right, 它也是你的 creative star 所在的地方。Yeah, so the interesting thing about this house is that, right, it has a certain energy of wood, fire, and also earth. So when these three things combine, right, it means that during these 20 years, right, the house itself promotes learning and knowledge. So 它的意思就是说that 你用你的 study area, right, to accumulate knowledge.
Right.
Then when 你有那个 knowledge 的时候 it helps you to fuel your fame. Yeah, and then with your fame, right, there's more collaborations that can allow you to increase your creativity further.
Wow, so it's like a cycle lah, a very smooth cycle. What a flow. Then the dining area?
Dining area is actually the best area of your house. Or
Wow.
one of the best lah.
Wow.
So 你的 house 有两个超级好的地方。One of the place, right, is actually the dining. The second place that's super good, right, is actually the living room. Okay, so 这个 dining 的这个地方, right, represents a certain element of fame as well.
Right.
But together with this fame, right, we also have good financial management.
谈生意在这里谈啊。
对 so
Wow.
let's say if you want to think about like financial planning, right, 如果是说我接下来的3年应该怎么做 then how should I allocate resources, right?
Sit here and think.
对
So this covers this entire area already lah. So the next area we should look at what it would be is the living room.
the key of this place is off. Somehow the magnetic field is a bit off.
Magnetic field, okay.
Yeah.
Look, this is quite an important area, right? Because what we're gonna do is we're gonna knock down this wall to make the living room bigger. But I'm hoping that after we knock down the wall, right, more light coming, right, then the magnetic field will be better. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's the plan.
Yeah, so the concept about magnetic field, right? 刚才我们不是在外面facing 那个 door 在 facing outside 的时候，我们看是 north facing 嘛，对吗
Okay, 对。
The problem is that as I entered this room, right, 它的那个 direction 变成 southeast.
What? 是不是你的东西坏？
没有啊，应该没有坏。Yeah, so now it's at east, right? But if I stand here, this is actually west. Yeah, so
okay.
definitely the key of this room is not optimum. So the fact that you are hacking everything, right?
It
could
may
actually-
restore the magnetic field lah.
Yeah, it
Right,
could,
right.
it could. Because
Right.
你其他的地方全部都是正常的。
Right.
So you are just gelling this part that is not so 正常 together with the rest of the house, which should help to regulate this area.
Nothing to do with the fact that the owner put the shoes here. We shouldn't, right? Actually, this one we shouldn't.
Yeah, this one definitely cannot. One of the things that we need to understand about shoes is that, right, when you wear them and you go outside, right, it accumulates qi. But it accumulates bad qi as well. And you put them within your bedroom, which means that actually you are sleeping together with the negative energy.
Right.
Okay, and the second thing about shoes is also that, right, they are also made of kind of like fibrous material.
Right.
So fibrous material, what they will do is that they will also absorb the qi of the room as well. Nothing wrong with absorbing qi. What it will actually affect the person staying here is that, right, 他可能会容易生病。因为不够气的话 means that when you sleep, right, you actually have a problem recovering, you see. So when you have a problem recovering using your sleep, then 你要怎么 recover?
So this is basically the area that is going to be a living room. Then we'll move on, I guess, to the kitchen.
Yeah, 可以。
Okay, right here we are at the kitchen and the service yard. The kitchen, right, what I'm going to do, right, is I'm actually going to seal up this area where the entrance is and then open up the area. So it will be an L-shaped kitchen like this.
Can I ask you, like, 通常你会一个礼拜煮几次？
我就会，我来 kitchen 只是洗手还是拿水而已，nothing else.
So it's like you don't require to use 你的家的 stove 的。
I completely don't know.
A few things about 这个 kitchen 的话是open concept kitchen that is very near to 你的 workspace area, right? 可能会 cause 一些气 interruption.
As a matter of fact, my helper also very seldom cook. Like maybe 1 week, right, 1-2 times only. Because most of the time I eat out.
这样子的话，其实不大会 affect 到你的那个 work area.
Okay.
But otherwise 的话，the proximity of it is something that I worry.
Take note lah.
So the other point that's interesting is that, right, 在你的 kitchen 的时候，because 我读错嘛，那时候你给我那个 info 的时候。 时候 I thought that this was facing north, right?
Right.
But now the fact is that 你的 stove 是 facing south. But 现在 it seems like it's solved by itself because somehow 这个 direction
It's the
的
correct
clash.
place to buy.
So this is actually what we call a harmony of elements. So another tip 是你的 stove 一定要在对的那个 direction. And another good thing is that right, 你的 kitchen 一定要在不好的 location, different from direction. Yeah, so location 跟 direction 是两个不一样的 concept. Then 你这边有一个 star 是 accident star. 刚好你的 stove 在那个 accident star 的那个 area, right, 可以 help you to suppress the bad qi. Yeah, so a lot of people don't know, right, but the kitchen is used to suppress the bad energy.
Now to the most important part of the house. This is the reason that I bought the house. So we are heading to there, the master bedroom. Okay, right now we are in the current floor plan of bedroom 2. However, we are going to take this room and turn into a master bedroom by knocking the wall in between this and the master bedroom. So it will look like this.
The energy of this place, right, is pretty interesting,
Right.
because this place promotes financial planning. It is good for planning, but yet it conflicts with how the money should be spent. Means that 这个地方哦, if you want to maintain a good relationship between couple, right, is do not talk about money. Use this place as your relax area instead.
Okay, for me a bedroom is a place of rest and it shall remain like that.
So for 这个 bedroom 跟 the rest of the house 哦, 它都没有 stray the compass direction.
Right.
So quite luckily, it's considered very consistent.
Right.
Yeah, which is one important thing of why you need the Feng Shui guy to come to your house is because that this measurement of qi consistency cannot be done off-site. So 讲完好的，我们现在讲一个不好的地方是 it's actually just the big head location. That's
Right.
all. So 我可以 understand 为什么 that you want to plan it this way. It's because of this very scenic view that you
Wow, I
have.
want to wake up to this view.
So what we can do, right, is two things. Number one, 它这里的 consistency 已经很 strong 了。你可以用这个 room, right, to some of 你的 favorable 的 elemental colors.
Okay.
So that can help to improve 你的 overall 的那个 mood. So I highly suggest that 这个 bedroom 的颜色, right, is metallic 颜色。
Metallic.
Yeah, 就是 as white as possible.
Currently it's like cream lah.
Because metal element, right, is always very good for household. So 这个地方的use of white, right, can help you to increase your mood a little bit. The second thing is that let's say if you have an issue trying to fall asleep, right, you can also use certain scent to help you to improve 你的quality of rest as well.
Right.
So for 这个 room 的话，有两个东西你可以用，either 你可以用 sage or 你可以用 lavender, just to mediate that for the bed head direction issue.
Okay.
Then the rest of the other two areas, which is actually 你的
Walk-in wardrobe 还有 master bathroom.
对，这两个 area 的话都 contain 一些 negative energy. But actually not very concerned is because that these two areas are not areas that are kind of like productive.
Okay, so to do a recap, for the foyer, the study room and the the dining room, right, is where all my business decision, creativity and authority comes about. Okay, then in the middle, the living room is where the magnetic field go a bit haywire, right? But it's also a place of learning. The kitchen and the service yard area is where the wealth is supposed to come. So we have to close up the service yard to claim that space. Then the master bedroom is where, forgot what is it?
Okay, so the master bedroom, right, is a place, right, for you to rest and relax.
Okay.
So it's important not to talk about money in the master bedroom.
Okay.
But let's say if you do need to have a discussion, right, always use the dining area instead.
Lastly is the master bathroom and the walk-in wardrobe. This is the place where there's not much going on, there's no productivity or decision making here. So we can just leave it as it is.
So the important thing that we just went through is to actually go through and understand each sector of your house and the general ability that your house can actually bestow you with.
So 没有龙没有凤, but we got some products here to supposedly help with the house.
So the most important thing that we need to remember for this house, right, is the use of accumulation of knowledge.
Right.
So something to help with Ryan is that, right, Ryan actually is in need of what we call the water element.
Okay.
And water element reminds you that you will need to always remain flexible in times of creativity. And the stone to represent that water element is aquamarine. So we
Aquamarine.
actually got you a aquamarine crystal tree.
Oh wow, this is so pretty. Okay, I have to say typically 风水 items are 有一点土气啦，有一点丑啦. But this actually looks pretty. Okay.
The location to place this, right, is the weird area with the bad qi.
Oh,
So-
the living room lah. Am I right to say most of your 风水items will have some sort of aesthetic?
Yeah, that is confirmed because we
Right.
don't want people to feel that their house will look like a very weird Chinese.
So this is called a tree of serenity.
Ah,
Even have a modern name. This is the only thing I have to place, is it?
Yes.
Oh, okay. That's not that bad. Okay. This one I can live with. Thank you so much. Okay, so this is Chase from Hoseiki. If you are interested to work with him for consultation or even his services, we got a promo code for you to use at his website. So here's the promo code OVERKILL15 for 15% off store-wide. So I have learned a lot today, okay? I think what I learned from him, right, is that he teach me how to use the house and to not be in conflict of what the house purpose is. I'm guessing on a good note overall, will you say that this is a good house for me?
I would say that for the next 20 years, right, this house is very above average.
Oh, okay.
相当不错。
So 20年后卖掉了。 As always, be sure to follow all our socials. Follow Chase on his socials. Click here for more, click here for what, and cut to the bloopers.
What you're doing?
We're so working, right? Oh, we renovated. I got the lights. Yeah, so the lights.
Struggling to make a choice between Toy Boy or another one that's a new landscape for me. Not so new.
Very funny, right? I think I'm very funny.